I'm going to play a song that sounds kind of different. This one has a little trick to it. And I learned this trick from one of my favorite guitarists who wrote about it. And did any of you, when you were kids, did you ever have a magazine subscription? Not that kind of magazine subscription. Well, I had some good ones. I had highlights and highlights. I don't ever remember, were there articles and highlights? I just remember searching for in the picture, searching for the things. That's what I loved about it. I loved highlights for that. And then Ranger Rick. You want to have Ranger Rick? Oh, yeah. Great. Loved it. And I grew up, I'll be talking a lot about my childhood tonight. This is basically a therapy session that you're all going. Sorry, but I do need it. So, I grew up out in the eastern plains of Colorado on a farm near a town called Akron, Colorado. And my grandma lived there and tons of cousins and lots of family was in Colorado. So every holiday, all of the family would converge in that part of the world at my grandma's house. And my family are pretty social people, and they like to talk and visit a lot. And you probably won't believe it, but I'm pretty introverted. And as a kid, I wasn't interested I just was bored to death with all the talking and all the visiting. So I would sit in this rocking chair, and I needed something to do, and there was always a stack of National Geographics on the table by the chair. And so I was always reading these. Not because I was interested in them, but because it gave me something to focus on to do, to keep my brain from turning to mush with all these conversations that I was not a part of. Well, my grandma, being the wonderful woman that she was, always saw me reading those National Geographics, and she started getting me a subscription every year for Christmas. National Geographic, and I never had the heart to tell her that I didn't really like it. I don't think I ever read an article, but I looked at all the pictures. It was great. But eventually I started playing guitar, and I convinced my mom and dad to get me this subscription called Guitar for the Practicing Musician, which was amazing. And every month when this subscription would show up, it was just amazing. It had songs in it. It had stuff in it you could learn. I lived for this magazine. It was incredible. And there was a column written by a guy named Steve Stevens, who was Billy Idol's guitarist, who was an incredible guitarist. And in this column, he taught you how to make cool sounds on the guitar. And that was the whole focus of it. And I've gotten a lot of mileage out of that column I read. So this is a song. He taught me how to make this cool sound. Then make sure it's in tune here. That's the first cool sound. Thank you.